Hi there, Steve Hawk here with whoisstevehawk.com and co-founder of the Prosperity Nexus group. And in this short video, I want to talk to you today about how to succeed with a home-based business. Now let's talk about failure versus success. Why do some people fail, but others are able to achieve the success and time freedom that we're all looking for? Right? Does it mean that they're better than everyone else? Well, no. The simple answer to that is no. Uh, Honestly, the biggest reason that I see that people who get involved with a home business and aren't successful is a lack of focus and commitment. People who get involved don't make it a priority and just aren't very committed, right? They're probably working a job and they get home and they're tired and they don't do anything and they kind of forget about the business. It gets kind of put on the back burner, right? It gets put on the shelf, starts accumulating some dust, and they may or may not even remember that they're in a business. Well, they treat it more like a hobby than a business, and we all know that hobbies don't pay very well, right? There's something else that's really, I think it's unique to our industry. And, we a lot of people talk about millennials and how they have a really short attention span and everything has to happen right now, right? Well, I see with people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s the same exact thing, right? I call it the hop phenomenon. Over 90% of people in the home business industry hop from program to program every 90 days, if not faster than that, right? But the average is every 90 days, so every 3 months, which means they're failing every 90 days, right? Basically, they're throwing in the towel on one business and getting involved with another one. This is definitely not a recipe for success. And I will fully admit that I did this when I first came online. You start to see all these websites and everything looks so good, and the one you're not in looks better than the one you are in, and you want to go over there, and it's craziness, and it's something that makes the program owners and the people at the top a lot of money, but it doesn't help the average person for sure. And kind of piggybacking on that, there's something else, and that's people who get involved in multiple programs. Okay, these are people that aren't making money in any program, yet they're involved in 2, 3, or 4 different businesses at the same exact time. That's a big mistake. Now, I think this industry really requires a mindset shift. Okay, when you get started with a home business, you're becoming an entrepreneur, which is very different than having a job and comes with a need for a different mindset. Okay, there's no paycheck. Nobody's going to pay you on Friday for the work that you're doing. Okay, you have to generate your own income, and that is different for most people. This came kind of easy to me because I think it was a natural transition. I went from a salaried corporate job to the mortgage industry, where I was still an employee, but I was commission based, and then I kind of then migrated over to business ownership, having my own online business, and really being a true entrepreneur. But for a lot of people, if you're coming right out of a job that's paying you a salary, it does require you to kind of understand that and change your mindset so that you understand that your activity is what's going to create your income. And again, it's not like having a job. Your income's 100% dependent on your efforts and performance, nobody else's. Okay, you have to be self-motivated, or learn to be self-motivated, and you have to be driven to achieve your goals, or it's going to be very difficult to have any success as an entrepreneur. And that means you have to wake up and do the income generating activities necessary to build your business and make money, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You are the sole person who's responsible for your income. We always talk about getting paid what we're worth, and generally when you're in a salaried job, you're probably underpaid. You're getting paid what the company decides that you are worth, not probably in most cases what you're truly worth. Well, when you're an entrepreneur, when you have your own business, you have your own home-based business, you truly determine what you're worth. And so that's, again, kind of requires that, little different mindset shift. And this is really, really important. You must maintain your sense of urgency, okay? And remember your why, right? Everybody gets started in home business. People who sign up on my team, okay, they all have a reason. They're all excited to get started, and there is some sense of urgency. Usually that urgency is making money, as simple as that is. That's usually the reason that people start a home business. They want to make more money, whether it's part-time or full-time. Usually money is the driving factor, but then that reason kind of gets forgotten by everyone who fails, for whatever reason. I guess that they're not urgent enough, or they just, they don't have a strong enough why. That happens a lot too, because it can't just be about making money. That's usually the basis of it. But what do you need the money for, right? Do you want to buy a new house? Do you want to buy a new car? Take vacations with your family? Whatever the case is, that needs to be really strong. Like, you really have to want to do that. And when you do have a strong why and sense of urgency, that's going to kind of propel you through, any negativity that you're going to encounter. The successful people are able to kind of get through that negativity. They continue to grow, learn, and improve. And this is really, really important, okay? This is new for a lot of people, and you need to be able to kind of learn your craft and get better at it. Successful people keep a positive mindset and have a no-quit mentality. This is kind of what I attribute my success to in this industry. I've been now working from home full-time since 2009. And it wasn't all, easy and gobs of money, rolling up to my door. It definitely wasn't that. It took time, and it took work, and it took me learning new skills that I didn't know before. Now, it's not rocket science, right? But we're doing something that does require learning a new skill set for most people. If you haven't been successful in direct sales in the past, it's going to require you to learn new skills. But there is good news, okay? I don't want this to be a bummer video. There is good news for anyone that has a sense of urgency, motivation, and desire. The sky's the limit with this industry, and having your own home business can produce the results that you want. It definitely can. I'm living proof. Many of our team members are living proof. Just understand that, there's no magic involved. It does require work on your part, and effort, and diligence. Now, my business is a top tier business, so it's different than a lot of what you've seen out there. To take a tour, without having to opt in or anything, go to tour.sixfiguresolution.com. You can check it out. It's the highest paying business in the entire industry, okay, which is why I'm involved. Money's important to me, and I run a business in order to make money. So why not be involved with the one that pays the highest commissions? You'll also be able to be mentored by me, as well as my team that I co-created back in 2014, the Prosperity Nexus group. Tap into our experience, use our resources. That includes websites and sales funnels and webinars and calls, all to help you to meet your goals. So hopefully this was helpful. Maybe opened your eyes to maybe some challenges that you've had in the industry in the past. And if you are open to taking a look at what I have going on, and I've been consistent, I've been doing it now solidly for 5 years, nothing but this. Take a close look and then get in touch with me. I'm happy to talk to you, answer questions, and then we can kind of go from there. Thanks for watching. Take care for now.